Welcome back. Today we're doing how to simply edit a video. Before we start, please subscribe, like, and share. Also make sure that you check out the merchandise and links in the description. There will be a preview of the merchandise at the end of the video. First thing you're going to do is go to iMovie, which should be already on your phone if you have an Apple phone. Then you're going to press the box with the plus and push movie. Then you're going to select the clips that you want in your video. Then you press create movie and you have your video footage to edit. If you click the plus on the left side, you should come up with a bunch of options. 3 of them should be video, photos, and albums. If you click those, you can add another clip. If you want to create a new one, press camera on the very bottom and you can create a new clip. If you need help, you can press the question mark in the top right corner. This will show you what things do. If you press the gear in the bottom right corner, it shall come up with the video settings. There is a theme soundtrack and there are filters and a few other things on there. I'm going to show you how I split the music when I do the intro so that it is neon and then it goes to simple. This may be a little bit confusing, but here we go. So start by putting on the theme soundtrack you want for your intro. Then you are going to press the bar that represents your theme soundtrack and split it where you want it to end. Then you are going to press the bar that you want to keep and press foreground. Then you're going to go back to your theme soundtrack and you're going to press what you want as your theme soundtrack for the rest of the video. Then you are going to go back again to your footage and split your new theme soundtrack to where your first theme soundtrack ends. Then you're going to press your older theme soundtrack, that would be your first one, and you're going to press background. And then it should go down and be in sync with your other theme soundtrack. This is obviously going to be a little bit confusing, and you might not get it the first time you try, but just keep trying and hopefully you will get it. Also, if you're wondering how I did my intro, I did it on Canva. I use Canva whenever I'm creating a t-shirt design or whatever merch I'm creating. And this is where I created my intro. It was just like a 3-second video type thing, probably specifically for intros. And after that, I just saved it to my videos or files or whatever, and then I add it to the front of my video every time. I have no clue if you have to subscribe to Canva to be able to do that, although I am subscribed to Canva. I suggest checking it out if you want to start a YouTube channel or if you want to create merch or anything else. If you press a clip, some options will come up. For example, you can shorten it by taking the yellow tab at the end of the clip and shortening it. Then on the bottom of your screen, there will be a scissor and you can split, duplicate, delete, or other things by pressing it. Then you have how fast you want to go, which is obviously the timer. You also have how loud the sound in your background is played. Another thing you have is text and you have filters. Also, if you press the divider between the clips, you can make it so that it dissolves into one clip or another, or you make it fade or wipe or slide into the next clip. Right here, I'm just kind of messing around, doing certain little things. Also, iMovie is really simple, so if you come up with something and you don't understand it, like I just didn't explain it in a way that you understand, or it's just confusing, or I didn't include it for some reason, the best way to learn is just to mess around. That's what I encourage you to do, is to just mess around and have fun with it. And just an FYI, this is just to give you some understanding. It's not supposed to be like you'll hear it and all of a sudden, boom, you can edit like a pro. Although this is hopefully going to give you some understanding so that you're not going through it clueless. Another thing I suggest is just making like a test video, just a video that you can go through and do anything you want and not be worried about losing it because then you have to start over. just make it so that you can mess around with it and just try anything out to see what it does. Definitely, I suggest this because it helps you just learn your way around iMovie or any other editor app you have. Here I am at the actions you can access if you press the plus in the middle of the left side. If you press auto, you can go to soundtracks, my music, and sound effects. I like to use sound effects, although I don't use them a lot because I don't have many places to use them. For a tip, there is a redo button above the gear and across from the plus. Here are all the options you should have, unless of course they add something new. Moments, video, photos, albums, and camera all have to do with uploading video clips. Backgrounds are really useful because you can add text to them, although you can do that to any clip, but backgrounds are really useful just to give you a plain background, and I just think that backgrounds look really nice with text on them. These are all the backgrounds you can choose from, although they might upload some more. You never know. If you want to upload a background, press it and press the plus inside the circle. If you want to add text, press the clip of the background and go to the T section. Then there should be boxes and it will be on none, but if you press like chromatic or slide or whatever else they have, then that's how it will display your text. If you want to edit your text, press the text on the screen and press edit. Also, there should be a circle in the left corner, a little high up, about an inch above the screen, and there you can change your color. There should be two other circles. One is to change the font of the text. The other one is for multiple things. If you press it, there are things like sound effect, full clip duration, and a bunch of other different things. You have to check it out for yourself to figure out all of them and what they do. Right now I'm just going through different things, like just how they look if you choose them, like how chromatic looks if you chose that, or if you chose slide, or if you decided to change the color, just stuff like that. If you are editing the background clip or the text in the background, or just anything that has to do with the background, or even if you just press the clip of the background, there should be a box in the top right corner. If you press that, you can change the colors of the background. If you remember, I was talking about these three little circles that can change the text a little bit, like the color or the font. The one farthest to the right, it should have 3 dots in it, and if you press that, these are the options that come out. I'm going to give you a tip of how to make a YouTube channel. All you have to do is connect your Google account to YouTube and you automatically have a channel. A lot of people have a channel without even trying to. They don't post videos or anything. All they wanted was an account on YouTube, and they do, but now they also have a channel. This is what comes up when you press the farthest to the left circle, which should have a lowercase a and an uppercase A. This is the circle for the fonts. The big boxes that have words like split or chromatic or slide are like how iMovie presents the words. My favorite way to present it is split. So what happens is it splits the sentence in the middle, so half of the sentence comes out one side, half of it comes out the other. It's a little bit hard to explain, and I don't know if you quite understand it, but again, the best way is to just mess around with it. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite features. If you press the plus on the left side, there should be at the bottom with the camera, Voiceover. This is definitely my favorite feature because if your house is like mine, the background is just really noisy and it just makes your video sound weird, and voiceovers just make it sound better. Basically what voiceover does is you record your voice and you can say what you want to say without any of the background noise. If you want to turn the background noise off, then all you have to do is press a clip and there should be a sound button, and press that and turn the volume all the way down to 0%. After that, all you have to do is the voiceovers, and to do that you just press record. If you do a photo, it should go from part of the photo down to the other end, and you can choose where it starts and where it ends if you press the key burns enabled. If you don't want it to go up and then down, just disable the key burns. The last thing you need to do is press done. Then you can click the words iMovie and change it into ever what you want your video to be named. Then if you